been coming to
Good call.
ZeRo's been coming to our Ignition Weeklies because he's starting to live in the Chicagoland area for a little bit of time.
Tweak just moved out there too, like moved to Ohio, man. Y'all are getting some buffs.
We appreciate every second of it. And ZeRo's been playing this Lucina at our Weeklies and kind of been demolishing the Chicago scene. So let's see how it plays out here in the doubles stage with Nairo switching over to ZeRo suit, not going double swords.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's going to be a level of revenge here for Nairo if he's able to pull this off after, losing to Fatality at Civil War. Wants to get this win back.
That's a big win for Fatality.
Every set he played against, I was like, all right, this is probably where the run is going to end. This is going to be a really tough matchup. And it just never stopped. It just never stopped.
Speaking of never stopping, right now Nairo is putting the team on his back. He's just going for all sorts of boost kick combos here, getting big damage on these guys.
Yeah, it's really nutty. Like if you look at them, they have a combined 74% right now, and they're about to take 2 stocks from red team.
This is just okay. All right, so ZeRo, it looks like it's going to play like a similar team to their Cloud Diddy Kong, if I had to guess, which is ZeRo tells Nairo, he says, Nairo, I want you to press every single button that you can, and I want you to go insane. And so go for like the craziest reads, go for whatever you want because you're Nairo, and you can do that. And then ZeRo plays fundamentally solid on the back end.
Yeah, if you can find more buttons to press that haven't been installed yet, go ahead.
Exactly. Mod your controller so you can press even more buttons.
Ooh, the nice low hang there on the jungle whip to avoid Fatality coming out with that down air. And
forward smash.
Gosh. Though I will say, as much as I was joking earlier about the Mark Lucina thing, I think Lucina is probably the better bet in doubles anyways, just because you can kind of swing freely, and you don't have to worry about sweet spotting as much.
We actually do see Mr. E play Lucina in doubles quite a bit as well.
Oh, yeah.
And that forward smash is a big reason why. It's frame 12, comes out super fast. You don't have to worry about spacing on the tip to get insanely early KOs.
Fatality coming in with the Chaozu there.
Thought he was going to get the spike hitbox on that. But instead, it looks like ZeRo's living.
Oh my god, the double kill, though.
And ZeRo aggressively coming down off of the respawn platform. Not going to wait for his teammates so they have double invincibility. He just wants to go right in. Fatality looking to put the team on his back, looking for some falling up air shenanigans, as we like to call it.
Let me tell you, nothing makes me angrier in this game than falling Falcon up air. You do so much out of it. You can jab, you can knee, you can grab if they shield it. It puts you at a frame advantage for landing. Move is really silly.
But off of the bounce spike hitbox from that flip kick, that's going to be Fatality losing his stock, taking a stock from Anti, but Anti gets the stage spike. That's going to be enough to take out ZeRo suit at a very low percent. There might be something cooking here for red team if they can get their footing, but ZeRo says no.
Yeah, that was that door was shut pretty quickly.
That's ZeRo, man, in a nutshell. He just doesn't want you to play the game.
Oh my, okay. Oh boy. Boys, we're going on the front page of Reddit.
Let's see what we got here. Okay. ZeRo missing the spacing a little bit on that follow-up.
Fatality's like, you're not going to style on me just yet.
Okay.
Oh my god, the flip kick back.
I don't know what they were looking for, but not going to find it. Okay, putting on big pressure while ZeRo is kind of just playing safely with the state control.
Oh my gosh, and that's the sad part about that up B, is that if you tech, you're put in an amazing position. So Fatality is punished for connecting with a move.
The command grab comes back and haunts him, and that's going to be the game. I think that he ended up like fast falling there a little bit unintentionally, was forced to put in a bad position, which it was, in that case, it was fortunate he got the command grab off, because otherwise he would have just fallen to his death. Right,
of course.
But it was a dead if you do, dead if you don't situation, and that's going to be game 1 going to ZeRo and Nairo.
So we're going to cycle back to the Shonen references for just a moment. I don't know if you know this, but back home we call the up B the Chaozu, because Fatality latches on and screams, "I'll do this for you, Tien." That's a beautiful old school reference to Saiyan Saga.
That takes me
I'll
back.
do this for you, Tien.
That's a non sequitur if I ever heard one. Game 2.
Gotta keep things fresh, baby.
That's all right. Advancing the commentary meta, one anime reference at a time.
Exactly. Is it really Smash 4 commentary without anime references?
Oh, of course not.
I don't think so. But we see it. What is going on?
Some kind of button issue, or maybe they picked the wrong stage. All right, so I think we're just gonna gentlemen away from this, go into the next game pretty soon.
So we see the Cloud come out here, and I'm really interested to see this because I know historically that in other tournaments when Fatality's come to NC, he's teamed with a Cloud Ryu, Leaf FC, also Fly Society. And Cloud, of course, is Cloud in doubles, but Cloud Falcon is actually super interesting because both these characters have such potential of killing you so early and so quickly.
Anti might be regretting that, or he's just going for the button check. Okay, button check makes sense. Anti's Cloud is certainly a no slouch. You gotta
absolutely
watch out.
not. I mean, he won CEO with it.
Yeah, he needed that Cloud to take Zenodo to a reverse 3-0.
Your Midwest boy.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, but he did get picked up by Evil Geniuses, so all is not lost.
Yeah, no, like that's a pretty good trade-off.
Zenodo's having a pretty good season, but he's not in this stage right now. We are getting into Final Destination.
Oh, no tech.
Quick stage spike.
This is 2017. You got to hit that.
Rip City, population Nairo, and that's going to put Blue Team down very early here.
That was an 11-second stock.
You cannot lose that stock this early. That's like one of the things is when you get a big lead like that, you cannot let it go.
Absolutely.
And we see Anti
not.
doing just that, getting some up air juggles here.
You know, as the saying goes, we take those, baby. I wanted to point out a really interesting transaction we saw just a second ago. It was Fatality and ZeRo facing off on the left-hand side of the stage, and Fatality went for the gentleman, and ZeRo dolphin slashed in between the second and third hits of it. It was really interesting to see just because, like, how well he knows that character.
That conversion from ZeRo off the side of the stage was ridiculous, though. But there's going to be also the Raptor boost coming out and taking on Nairo's second stock. ZeRo gets the perfect shield on that Raptor boost. Now, it is technically a tied game.
Only in number, my friend. Only in number.
Yeah, ZeRo needs the stock tank for his life. He's going to get back aired, but not going to die for it.
Yeah, has that fantastic DI to live from center stage.
And coming out with good punishes here on the Cloud.
Oh my God, he's just been really spacing out with these falling fares every single time. He might be dead.
The jump gone?
Yeah. Yes, he's dead.
And Nairo walling out, making sure that Anti's Cloud can't come in and save.
Yep, just Falcon kicks out. Rinse, wash, and repeat. That stock is out of here.
Okay, we got a climb hazard and a stock.
That's the cosmic uppercut coming in there, and that's honestly one of the more interesting ways for Cloud to kill that I think we'll start to see a little bit more of. You know, it's this really great out-of-shield option that you can just kill with a little bit later than cross slash, but still super strong.
When you have Rage, it doesn't feel much later than cross slash.
Exactly.
But the jump now is actually gone here from Anti, but an excellent aggressive option saves his stock, gets him back on the stage.
Oh, Nairo having to go super low there, but the back here. All right, we have a potential 2v1 now. Okay,
all right.
So it was 3v1 for just a moment.
But now, okay, Nairo is taking the stock here from ZeRo's Lucina, and he's got to come up with something. This can be, for ZeRo Suit Samus, it's kind of a tricky 1 versus 2. You have great frame data, but you cannot grab.
Of course not, and that's where, you know, where she makes most of her work. And the big problem is the finisher, you know, if he does get that up air string on somebody and does go up with that up B, you're a sitting duck on the way down.
And of course, we have a potential finishing touch conversions always in the back of your mind right now. If you're Nairo, and okay, the cross slash is going to seal the deal. That is a 1-1 set.
Please keep in mind at home, this is best of 3. This is not best of 5. This is going to be all decided next time. Who will make it into winners finals? Who will have to sit in the losers?
And that's super important, whether you're coming from the winners or the losers bracket, because everyone's goal is to make it to that grand finals, and being in the grand finals, you do get the extra set of leeway, and no one wants to be on like the receiving end of that. So we'll see here. It looks like these guys, again, these guys opting not to go for the headsets, just talking to each other.
Yeah, I'm a little bit curious to see what the decision making was, because when they were both dying there towards the end, who was going to do the 2v1, and they opted for Nairo, but I believe it just was positioning on it. But you know, I'm a little curious, you know, because Lucina has a little bit of quicker kill options, but a little bit less of a neutral than ZSS would. So,
and like kind of like the stuff you try to go for with Lucina, it can kind of just be, I don't want to say invalidated by Cloud, because Cloud just has like the longer sword, and it can make it very hard for like Lucina to get something going, particularly in a 1 versus 2 where Falcon can space out behind a Cloud wall. And I think that's really when it came down to.
Ooh, did you hear the switch?
Yeah, we heard the Diddy Kong coming into play here. That is going to be ZeRo switching to Diddy Kong, and I think Nairo stayed ZeRo suit.
Staying ZeRo suit. This is a bit of a mix-up. We haven't seen this team combo in quite a while, if I recall correctly. So we'll see if this pays off. Town and City is the final destination in Winterside for one of these teams. Oh my God, Nairo, please. Nairo, please! I saw that get started. I was like, this is bad. This is so bad.
Falcon didn't have an option, really. He was just caught in that. The perfect combo weight and kind of the reverse of game 2. We got the quick stock coming out here for Team Blue, and they're in the driver's seat to make it to Winners Finals.
I was actually just about to bring that up. I mean, you see an 11-second stock in game 2, and you see an 11-second stock in game 3. Nairo is saying, anything you can do, I can do better, and just comes in swinging here on Town and City.
And that stock wasn't even like a tech flip. That was just Nairo being Nairo.
No, the F smash on his partner. Cloud's way out there. But he doesn't even... Okay, he does get them both. Whew. Oh, my God.
That was a scramble and a half. Oh, my goodness. Everyone dying, except for ZeRo, who's only at 65%. And this is how ZeRo plays when he is Diddy Kong in this matchup, because, well, in any doubles matchup, is just ZeRo just wants to be like The Rock. He wants to be like, Nairo, you do whatever you need, man. I'm going to be right here holding these stocks, playing a super solid neutral while you go crazy.
ZSS gonna go high. Oh, but he misses the upwards cosmic the climb hazard. Brain fart.
Cosmic Uppercut's a way cooler name.
It is, but
Climb Hazard's a really cool name too.
Not when you can't say all of it. But no, that actually was potentially a really game changer right there. Nairo missing the up B and having to go so high up. If Anti had been able to connect with it, that would have been a quick stock there at 60 and really evening this up.
Oh, and look at ZeRo with the perfect punish in like the back end. And whoa, Nairo off of the respawn platform, taking Captain Falcon to the skies.
And in just like that, this set is pretty much over.
Yeah, I don't see I love Anti. I don't see him making this 1 versus 2 comeback. It's going to be tough.
Not with a 0% ZeRo. Like, that's going to be the really rough part.
Limit on time.
My God, the coverage.
But that's going to do it. It's a wrap. Here we are. We have our winners finals. It will be ZeRo and Nairo moving on to face Team CLG at CEO Dreamland.
Luckily, they're all smiles, and I mean, clearly there was shifts in momentum there, but throughout that entire set. But game 3 just kind of landslided there, with that quick 11-second stock, and then Anti and Fatality dying back to back within seconds of each other.